What's up, everybody? That guy Nico here, and I'm going to give you a spoiler-free review of Detective Pikachu. So strap in because I'm going to do my best to make my goal of telling you exactly how I feel about Detective Pikachu without spoiling one scrap of story. So without further ado, let's get into this bad boy, shall we? Alright, so Detective Pikachu overall to me was very enjoyable to watch, and I say this knowing that there were parents, older adults, and kids in the theater with me. And it seems like everybody that was there was really enjoying the story overall. So I have to really hit that really hard because I feel like a lot of people are going to be very judgmental about the movie itself. A lot of people won't give it a chance, but I mean, it really does do it very well for what it is. It's a movie that is about a game that is directed towards kids and also hits the nostalgia button really hard for older people. I think that the overall story of it was actually very well. There was some times where there was, of course, any movie there's plot holes and this and that, but again, overall, it was really well put together. And I gotta say, Ryan Reynolds does a very convincing Pikachu. I mean, the guy is very talented. Let's just put that out there. Put it out there. He's amazing. And I think Pikachu was very difficult to cast for. But I think Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu in this instance was very well. I think Justice Smith is very good in his role as well. And if you think about the whole movie itself, it's about the world of Pokemon. And it's in its own region. We all know this. It's in its own, sector of the Pokemon universe, and it does it very well. The one thing that I enjoyed the most is that it's a movie about a character who's not Ash from the anime. And Ash has been the main character of a lot of movies in the Pokemon universe. Let's just get that out there. He's their guy. He's the main character. So a movie about someone else is very refreshing to me. And I think that for a lot of people, wanting an anime that's about a different character, it just makes a lot of sense. And they pulled this off very well. I mean, you don't have to follow Ash throughout his whole career as a Pokemon trainer. You did have some sub-animes about different characters, and then one character did come into the main anime with Ash, and we're not going to get into it, but again, this movie is not about Ash, which is a good take on the Pokemon universe. And it has a lot of different pieces of, of course, you have the game Detective Pikachu, which it draws inspiration from, but I'm not going to tell you how, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it does very well for what it is. It's a different sub-game from the Pokemon series, and a base movie around it. Now, is this the best video game made into a movie? I mean, it's not. If it's not the best, it's definitely up there. It does it very well. I was very young when Pokemon first came out, and I just gotta say, ever since I was little, I always wanted to know what Pokemon would look like in the real life. And now, you had that actually put onto the big screen just so you could see with your own two eyes. And not just you, but if you had kids, you can show your kids this. And it was very kid-friendly. I mean, it's just amazing how they pulled this off to get audiences from children and adults, mesmerized to the screen and actually talk to each other about oh, that's my favorite Pokemon. And then their kids are like, no, that's my favorite Pokemon. And then it's just the way it's all put out. And yeah, there's some moments there's plot holes just like every other movie out there. But, it's directed towards kids mostly. And you just gotta remember that that's the reason that these things happen, is you want to keep these kids audience and just have them focus on the story that it isn't right in front of them. And as an adult, you see these things, and that does seem a little nitpicky, but there's going to be people that are nitpicky about different things that weren't edited correctly, or the story that just didn't make sense in certain ways. But it just was really good for what it was. Now, looking forward, can they make a sequel off of the movie that is out right now? I mean, yeah, sure, of course they can. I mean, they can make a sequel about just about anything. I mean, if they go forward with Detective Pikachu 2, if they actually do want to make a movie about it, and then, if they allow them, because there's all these different rumors going on that they didn't like how certain Pokemon were portrayed or this or that. I mean, the world that they were in and having the Pokemon there, living with humans, and have them interact with each other, I think they can make a sequel about it. So, if they will or will not, that's another story in its own, but that's just what I feel. Now, if I was to give this an overall score, I guess, and if I was to give it a score out of 5, I give it like a 3.5 to 4. It's a really, really well put movie. I mean, they didn't just rush into it. They actually took their time with it. They casted the right people. They made the right story. They, gave the right budget to, create something. I mean, I would give it a 4 if, if I wasn't going to be nitpicky about certain things. Again, I don't want to be, but I feel like if I don't, then there'd be some problems here. So I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's a really good movie. People should definitely go and check it out. Alright, so that about caps it off for me. I am that guy, Nico. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell so you'll be notified of future content that I'm going to create. And don't forget to comment down below. Let me know how you liked the Detective Pikachu movie. But don't try to spoil anything. A lot of people, I don't think they'll want to be spoiled for things. Again, guys, I'm that guy, Nico, and I'll see you in the next video.